Come on, you. Alright, there we go. That's working. At least I think it is. Alright. And backup check to make sure that's working, and it is. Alright. Question is sound playing? Yes, sound is working. Alright. Everything appears to be working. Alright. More than usual. As I'll go into Discord here and see if anybody actually shows up. Well, everything seems to be working fine. Hello, Colonel. How's it going? Oh, that's a neat little petting emote. I didn't think that this stream was going to be more stressful than my other ones, but surprisingly, it is. Or at least it feels like that. What did I just grab? I just grabbed something in my UI menus. A little stressed out, Colonel. Not gonna lie. Hello, Der Itch, and we're. Oh, sorry for severely butchering the name. Well, my first time doing VR chat. Well, not the first time I've done VR chat, but first time I'm doing it without the assistance of my Camden. Hello, spell. Hello, Snow. Hello, Vesper. Nothing lewd you to. It's fine. I made it friends only for a reason. Well, I might as well answer the only question that I ever managed to get out of anybody. And that's Colonel's question in the Discord. When did you decide to become part of the furry fandom and why? Spell is a very tall wicker piece, yes. But that purple avatar you saw was Snow. Ow. I, I keep grabbing like UI menu things, and I honestly. Alright, but anyway, to answer the question, let me just close that. Alright, to answer that question, I say around probably 2015, 2016 is when I decided to join on with the fandom. As for why, I honestly don't know why. I kind of just tagged onto it at the time because I really had nothing better to do. And majority of the fandoms I was part of were slowly self-destructing on themselves, so decided to join something a little bit more stable. Well, I guess that's the Q&A portion done, since I don't think anybody here actually has any more questions. And that was the only one I managed to coax out of anybody in the 3-day notice. I'm too modest to answer that. No, I'm too modest to answer that. I ain't answering that. That's I'm not answering that. Thanks for the attempt, Spell, but I'm too modest to try and answer that. This Q&A stream has gone a bit. We had the one question, and I'm too modest for the second one. See if I can lean back without yanking out my cable. I can lean a bit back. I guess we can kind of just sit around for a bit. If anybody ends up popping in and asking a question, I guess I'll answer it. But until that time comes, I guess we'll just sit here and chat. Oh, yeah, I can answer that one. Uh, I've been playing since I did dabble a bit in desktop back in 2020, but I think I officially started playing once I got my Quest in like 2021. Alright, spells first and then Sniffums. Favorite movie? That's a bit of a tough one. I don't really have a favorite. I mean, there are movies that I like, but I never really thought about a favorite movie. I'd have to go with Star Trek too. That's probably the closest to a favorite I have. And as for the name Commander Valak, well, that one has a bit of a story to it. Uh, for the commander part, originally, I was going to go with the name Sergeant Sherman, but names like that already existed. Then I was gonna go with Commander Sherman, which I did for a little bit. Looks like Spell went to go change his batteries, or he crashed. It's hard to tell at times. It's hard to tell when people crash sometimes. Anyway, eh, trying to grab the camera there. There. As for the as for Valak, that one was an idea that came later. Uh, I was part of a well, I'm still am part of a Discord that uses a game called Gundam Breaker to make neat little Gundams to use to fight with. And one of them, I decided to make an IBO themed one, Iron Blooded Orphan themed one, which their theme for their Gundams was demon names. So I went with Valak for mine because seemed like a neat one at the time. I didn't see many people using it, so that's the one I went with for that. And eventually, that ended up working its way into my current username, which I'm planning on keeping because I don't see too many people with Commander Valak in the name. Favorite colors? Well, that'll have to be green and aqua. Green and aqua, or teal. Green, teal, and aqua can kind of swap in and out, but they're a similar color, but there's enough of a difference to make me just swap them out every so often. Which is what my Wicker Beast had originally for its main, but decided to go with just all green because it just bit more uniformity with the colors. That is a good question, Sniffins, and I'm still trying to figure that out. So I'll get back to you on that when I eventually do. Favorite show? That would have to be uh, the 2008 Clone Wars series, Star Wars Clone Wars series. That one was my favorite as a kid. I think Star Wars and the Clone Wars was one of my favorite eras. It was nice seeing it explored some more. I kind of wish I knew how to pop out the little wrist chat thing, but I'll figure that out at a later point. Favorite game? That is quite the toughie. I have quite a few of those. I don't really have a favorite per se, but I can give you a general set of what my favorites are. Uh, in no particular order. The group would be for like my top favorites in no particular order would be Titanfall 2, Hearts of Iron 4. Stellaris is a fun one. Uh, let's see, Halo 3. Halo Wars, the original one, was a good one too. Let's see, any others? Transformers Devastation was fun. Uh, yeah, I think that's about it for my list of games that are my like go-to favorites, which I would love to play more of, but I do not have really the people to do majority of those games. And Titanfall 2 is a mess. At least the console version is. On PC, the fandom has solved majority of the problems. Titanfall community is great when it comes down to fixing problems. I just generally try to be a nice person, Spell. That's about it. I probably should have just turned this into the video. Though to be fair, I would have only had the one question from Sniffles. Yeah, that's Vesper. I don't know, you tell me you're friends with me. That's not. Thanks. Oh, another thing I just remembered. After this, I have to take pictures of my avatars for a commission that I'm getting done later. I just genuinely try to be a nice person. Also, Sniffums. Unlike the majority of the people that you know, I'm not gonna say anything against being called cute. I know full well that that's one of the things that tends to pull some people in. I don't really care. It's a compliment. I'm not gonna judge it. Just gonna use my phone for a quick double check just to make sure that it's running smoothly. Yeah, it is. Just wanted to double check to make sure that my stream was running smoothly because this is the first time I've streamed VRChat with this, and Twitch Studio Beta ain't exactly the best way to figure out what any of these numbers that it gives me means. Thanks, Colonel. I will say I probably will at some point I'm gonna maybe commission Navy to redo my wicker, but more just because I want to do have some things done to it that I can't really do on my own. So I'm hoping to commission somebody else that knows more about avatars than what I do. When it comes down to Wickerbees, they're a very interesting one. I just really like them. Also, they've become slightly rare nowadays, considering there's far more popular avatars nowadays than there were back when the Wicker Beast was one of the popular ones. I mean, don't get me wrong, it's still popular in Avatar, but and it does tend to generally get used a lot because it's a fairly cheap avatar to buy, but you don't see many people running around in Wicker Beasts anymore. I say as there's a Wicker Beast right there and a Wicker Beast right there. Yeah, you glow on PC. Your hair also goes from white to blue, and then back to white. Yeah, it's a really dark blue though, so it doesn't show up well in this lighting, but hello, sulfur furry trash. Sorry if I horrendously butchered that. I am not great when people combine everything into one run-on word because my brain tries to figure out where the actual divides are in this, if there are any. Which, oh, it says sulfur is furry trash. At least I think. I think that's what it says. And no, I don't think I would go for a skill beast. What my plan? I grabbed the camera. What my? Is there a way to lock it from me grabbing it? Oh, there is. Anyway, as for what I was saying, what I kind of want to ask Navy to do, well, commission Navy to do, is dress my wicker up like TF2 medic, or at the very least, just put on a trench coat with the medic patch on it, or just because I'm planning on getting back into TF2, and that's kind of what I'm doing. You meant Skittles. You just changed into that horrendous avatar you made me make you, didn't you? Again, I I I, re- I regret agreeing to make that. Listen, listen. The one that I I should probably make if I do another VR chat stream, which I do plan to do at some point. Uh, I should probably make a redeem to swap avatars. Considering how many I have, that would actually be a good one. But anyway, I did not know that Skittles actually did avatars. I'll have to look into that. What? Why? Adorable. Adorable. Yeah, I'll definitely look into that, see if she does or doesn't. I know she does, like, art stuff. I didn't know she did avatars. What did you expect? You're in a tall avatar in a tiny underground bunker. Yeah, I'll definitely look into it. the one kind of deal breaker I'll have for when it comes down to commissioning an avatar is getting, it quest compatible. That's kind of one of the reasons I may or may not actually commission Navy because Navy tends to take about 300,000 years to make anything quest compatible. No, it's fine, Colonel. It's just that, Navy is one of the only people I knew directly that actually makes avatars. Well, retextures avatars. No, I see it. I was just trying to finish up talking about the avatars with Sniffums. It's fine, Spell. You don't need to just apologize about it. Alright. My greatest accomplishment. Uh, I technically have two that I figured that would fit this to a degree. Uh, they are both very unimpressive accomplishments, but they're my greatest achievements yet. So, first one, beating Titanfall 2 on Master Difficulty. That one was a really hard one to do. It was a fun stream up until the stream cut out during the Viper boss fight. That was annoying. That was an annoyance, but I will eventually go back and do that game again on that difficulty. Mostly because I don't have any footage of me actually beating Viper, and therefore I need to do it again. As for the second one was beating Ace Combat on as hard of a difficulty as I could get it. That one I actually do have a recording of. Technically, I did also do a very horrible Halo Reach on hardcore, but that one isn't as impressive as beating Halo Reach on like a lasso or something. That was terrible. That was a very terrible run though because I had upped the difficulty just slightly more. Thanks for just plopping yourself in my crotch. It's fine. It's not your fault. You didn't do anything. Besides, the camera's way too high up to even see that. I see somebody's got cake on the mind. Yeah, the only good looking emote I have is this one that a friend of mine made for me for a profile picture, which I converted into a. No, it's not that they have a lewd avatar out, it's the fact that they decided to plop their face down in my crotch region. But anyway, that there is probably the best looking emote that I have. All the other ones I made myself, and to be fair, probably do need to replace them at some point because they were going with a different theme, and not well. Three of them can stay, and the tank one I'm keeping because that's one's my favorite. But I'm probably gonna replace the country ball themed ones, mostly because of the fact that they're they're fine, but their original purpose wasn't to be emotes, so they kind of don't really work as emotes. Happiest memory. All right, I have a happiest memory, but it's immediately followed by my disappointment. That would be when I beat Viper on Master Difficulty. The part where the stream decided to die. So, I beat Viper. I was super excited because it had been like, I think like 12 tries up to that point, and I beat Viper. I get through that, and I think, I finally did it. And then I look up in the corner and see the fact that the Xbox's Twitch recorder thing that lets you know how many people are watching and whether or not you're live has disappeared. And therefore means the stream had crashed. So that one was a bit dashed, but I'll get around to doing that stream again at some point. Brand new stream. Stop sneezing adorably. That is a very adorable emote. Anyway, I will probably redo that at some point. I don't know when. Maybe next month, the month after next month, I might redo that one. It's been one that I've been meaning to get around to redoing, mostly because entirely around the fact that the Viper section wasn't recorded. And the other reason I want to do it is more just because I enjoy Titanfall. And considering the fact that the servers haven't been working for quite a while now at this point, at least the console servers, the version I play on, uh, yeah, just playing through the campaign again would be fun. Need to work off some of that rust anyway, because it's been quite a while since I last played. Actually, let me check. When was the last time I even streamed that? Uh, where's my stream channel? There it is. Let's see. Last time I even touched Titanfall 2 was last month on the 25th. So not that long ago, but still. I rarely, if ever, touched it. I'm gonna assume that's meeting and not metting, because I don't even know what metting is. I'm pretty sure you can find a word that's similar to whatever metting's spelling is in the Urban Dictionary. The English language is weird. But anyway, when it came down to encountering the wolf sire, that was actually through a raid that Gimpy did on him. And I can kind of entirely trace back like how many Twitch streamers I went through to, eventually end up at Wolfsire. But when it came down to, actually meeting him in VR, or, well, the first time I ever actually, I'm pretty sure the first time I ever actually had a conversation with him Warth, was in one of his War Thunder Fan Sunday streams? Yeah, the Fan Sunday streams, the War Thunder Fan Sunday streams. That was the first time I ever interacted with him. I don't think I interacted with him on you are correct, Sniffums, on the whole nervous part. I don't exactly I don't exactly like talking about the contrivances of how, I've met certain people on this platform. Well, not you guys, but I know, I met all of you through Blaze. It was a cutie cage, the cutie chicken cage. But anyway, one of the reasons I don't like talking about at least how I met certain people is more because I don't want to feel like I'm name dropping names in order to push my own popularity. It's not something I want to be doing. I enjoy PC VR chat so much more than Quest. Sorry. I'm still drug high on PC. You got another better way to phrase it? One that isn't lewd? I like the dynamic bones. They're so much fun. Yes, all three of them are here, and they are adorable. You're adorable. Well, that name concerns me. No sitting on people. Hello, Wolfsire. I told you no horny. Oh, don't you dare. I am quite concerned. Well, I really should have taken my own advice. One of the first rules of avoiding revenge from Wolfsire. Oh God! Don't. Rule number one of avoiding Wolfsire revenge: don't stream on weekends.
You expect me to believe that, maggot? The truth is, you lost an expensive piece of Army issue equipment. That suit is going to come out of your pay, and you will remain in this man's army until you are 510 years old, which is the number of years it will take for you to pay for a Mark II powered combat armor you have lost. Report to the armory and have a new suit issued to you. Then report back to me, Private. Dismissed.
Hello,
You
everybody. Now
expect me
that
to
I
believe
can,
that, maggot?
I forgot
The
that
truth is, you
there was another
lost
one.
an expensive piece of Army issue equipment. That suit is
I
going to
may
come
have
out of
to
your
turn that down.
pay,
I can't
and
even
you
hear
will
myself
remain in
over
this
that
man's
one.
army until you are 510 years old, which is the number of years it will take for you to pay for a Mark II powered combat armor you have lost. Report to the armory and have a new suit issued to you. Then report back to me, Private. Dismissed.
Now that I can hear again. Uh, Thank you for the raid, sire. But there are people that far better deserve that kind of treatment than me. Spell, I got my reasons for why I don't like raids. Very specific reasons. I won't mention them on here, but I got my reasons. Magic, what you have is a commander that is very, very very now stressed.
You expect me to believe that, maggot? The truth is, you lost an expensive piece of Army issue equipment. That suit is going to come out of your pay, and you will remain in this man's army until you are 510 years old, which is the number of years it will take for you to pay for a Mark II powered combat armor you have lost. Report to the armory and have a new suit issued to you. Then report back to me, Private. Dismissed.
I really do need to turn that one down. Alright, I should probably read through these. Thank you for the follow, Corvo. Sorry if I managed to butcher that. Thanks for the follow, Con. Thanks for the follow, Copy. Inari, the just ship. I know full well I butchered that. Thank you for the follow, Magic. Thank you for. Ow! Actually, that one wasn't that bad. The other one I need to turn down. That one, surprisingly enough, did not blow out my eardrums. Thank you for the follow, Dusty Kibbles. Thank you for the bits, Mega Greninja and Dusty Kibbles. Thank you for the follow, Exio TV. And thanks for the bits as well. Thank you for the follow, Gaming Demon. And thank you for also subscribing. Quest, I don't care for new rewards I earn from my home. To answer your question, Spell, no, I don't like cheesecake. I'm allergic to cake. But don't guilt trip me into it, gaming. Hello, copy. No. You are a strange man, copy. Should write a book of wisdom. Or a book of how many words you've said. Boop. Yes, Nifim's coffee. Copy did just talk. But those were all the words that Copy was going to say. Favorite food. For favorite. For favorite food, my favorite food, the most basic thing ever, pasta boiled in a pot of water and slapped on a plate. That's it. Simplest thing ever. Oh, to keep myself from being stressed, anybody got any questions? This is a Q&A stream after all. You're fine, Spell. You don't have to come up with questions. You've already come up with enough of them. You're not obligated. You don't have to. Favorite VR chat game world? Uh, hello, sorry. Uh, sure, while I look for a world, what is it? What was that? Felt like one of the most real people on Twitch, to be quite honest. That's why. One of the most real and honest people. Because I had been putting off this Q&A stream long enough while waiting for my new computer to arrive. And the only reason I decided to do it tonight was because of the fact that I only have a half day tomorrow at work, so I can actually stay up late to do it. Which apparently was a mistake. Don't do well with large crowds. Five. try.
And that's how I get. And that's how I got to where I'm comfortable with as many people around me as I do. I'm paying attention to everyone in the freaking lobby. Trust me, it gets chaotic. It gets insanity. It's a large group, yes, but I try to give myself a little bit of a well, I tunnel vision myself when I start getting overwhelmed. And then suddenly it's just me and whoever I'm focused on, and nobody else. And it brings me back to reality. I didn't mean to throw you out there. I didn't realize you suffered the same way I do with large crowds. Otherwise, I wouldn't have hit you with so many.
It's alright.
If you'd like,
You didn't know.
I'll sit here with you.
No, it's
Help
it's.
you answer some of the questions. We'll turn it into duo friggin' Q&A to help.
I'm, I'm pretty sure I'll be fine. You can go if you want.
I want to make sure you're gonna be all right.
Yeah,
He's an amazing person.
I'll be fine.
Be gentle with him, guys. He's one of the older friends I've made from VRChat. He's an amazing person. He's got a lot of talent, a lot of personality. It's just, I know where he's coming from. I've been in that situation. Being thrown to a large crowd and not knowing what to do and how to react and just clamming up. It's not easy. No worries. I'll change to blue status when I'm out of here if you want to join. Alright? Where do you. Oh, join on him or me?
Him.
Hello, Rave.
Okay. I just wanted to make sure. I didn't know if anyone had jumped in on me while it was still blue.
And no horny.
What?
No horny.
Who's being horny?
No horny.
Just saying
Oh,
no
no
horny
horny.
because
He's
camera.
live right now.
Huh?
Exactly. But what do
Anyway,
you say?
anyway, to answer your question, oh, spell left.
Yeah.
Oh, he's probably still in chat. Yep, he's
Man,
still
I
in
ain't
your
got
chat.
much of nobody to hang out with, y'all.
Gotta reopen my world thing.
Man, I see you later, Rave.
It was
Take
nice
it
seeing
easy,
you.
Rave.
It's strange the kind of people that, like, you can end up encountering and then find out they know other people that you know. It's always strange. I only met that guy just
It
yesterday.
really is. Same. I met him through Dark Tiger.
I met him through a friend named Angie.
Ah, always fun.
As for
Yeah,
the
guys.
as for the answer to the favorite worlds question, I have three of them. It would be the Gundam Cafe, DV's Even More Dumb Avatars, and World War II Pacific Night. Those would have to be my favorite ones.
So why are you here?
In this world,
Yeah.
Oh, I figured it was small and looked nice. It's been a while since I've been here. It looks a lot nicer on PC.
Yeah, I agree.
I
You
was
make do with
gonna
what you got.
yeah, I was gonna stream on my homeworld, but my homeworld the original creator made it a private thing now, so
It
I
was
can't make new instances
big
with it.
oof. Ouch. That
So it
sucks.
just remains as an invite only. It's a fun world, but there were also some buttons in there that could probably get me in trouble copyright wise.
That's always the fun buttons. The buttons you
Yeah.
want to push and you can't push. Amazing. Uh, but yeah, guys, if you got any question for Commander or I'll answer some questions while I'm here. Screw it. Pull some pressure off of him. I still don't even remember, to be honest, how we met.
Well, I remember that actually quite a bit. Colonel actually asked that earlier. I first encountered you. I didn't interact with you, but I first encountered you when Gimpy raided you, and I found Gimpy through one of his VRChat weddings because I I remember who it is, but I've completely forgotten what their name is because brain go burr. But
Oh, I can understand that one. I know the brain go burr bit. I
yeah,
don't even know if I'm gonna work early in
to
the
be
morning.
fair, I
Probably
also
not right now.
yeah. To be fair, I also don't like name dropping.
Oh, I don't blame you. When it comes to drama with me, I don't name. I do my best not to name drop individuals because I don't want to send hate their way. My interactions with people are my interactions with people,
Eh,
and I will share that interaction if you ask me if I've had that interaction with them.
but anyway, the
Who else
first,
can we forget?
the first, I think the first time we talked was during one of the fan Sunday streams for War Thunder. I think it was. At least that's what
Could
I
have
think
been.
it was.
Yeah, that's where I met Connor as well as that fan follower Sunday. That's definitely one of the things I do enjoy a lot. We got a question from Colonel Sniffums.
Oh,
Sniffums, who's that directed towards?
it's hard to tell with the sniffums.
Mm, Sniffums looks pretty cool IRL, to be honest.
Yeah,
See if he turned his camera on.
on Thursday for the stream we did of Stellaris, we named the entire species that we were playing as after sniffums.
What was the name of that species?
The sniffums. It took them only
That's
50 years to
amazing.
crossbreed with another species.
You're kidding, right?
No,
50 years?
their half breeds were very ugly.
Oh, so they gave birth to me.
No, they gave birth to these weird plant things. I don't know how we went from like
uh,
furries to plant things because they decided to have some really fun times at some parties with some plant things.
who knows how anything comes about at this rate? It's just insanity
I don't know. Stellaris just continues to add in more and more wacky story elements every DLC.
Whoa, okay. My great great grandchild became Dory Sniffums. But why don't you go and answer that question? I think it was more directed towards you. Do you value all your friends?
I do. I value them as much as I can.
I understand that one. I value you, and that's one of the reasons I hit you with the raid on the Sunday.
Eh,
And why I didn't take off immediately after coming in and giving you crap. You're an amazing person, you know that? Your memes have made me laugh more often than you realize.
well, it is one of the few things I'm good at.
No, no, he did not. He probably also didn't
No.
expect me to come say hi and sit here trying to help him open up some more and be a little more comfortable with people being around.
Eh, didn't expect either of those.
I miss hanging out with you, my dude. If I had known you had problems with large crowds and shit, I would have been like, yeah, fucking pick a day. We'll sit down and have some fun.
Sure, just give me a heads up when you
Very
want to.
gracious. Hey, you control the shots.
I'm not great with planning.
See,
Trust me,
I'm not gonna lie, that's why I gotta.
I have, I have at least 27 different Stellaris multiplayer save games that have never been finished because we can never get together at the right times to finish them.
Damn. Hey, you got enlisted?
No, I haven't gotten that yet. I've been meaning to, but I haven't gotten that yet.
It's free.
I know, but
Think you can get it downloaded? Think
when
you can
it
get it downloaded before Monday?
probably
Oh, if you can get it downloaded before I get off work Monday, fucking you, me, Connor, uh, Darius, well, the three of us will hop on there. Hell, we'll even get Brewski in on it. Well, all four of us will freaking play a couple of rounds with the four of us.
eh,
Sound good?
what time do you get off work?
Private PC. I have no idea when I'm getting off tomorrow. Okay. Yeah, no, I don't have to go to work early in the morning. I'm good.
Eh, I don't have to go to work early in the morning either, but I have to work till like 3.
Oh, man, that sucks.
It's only
Is your
4
work treating you
hours
good?
though. I'll plead the fifth on that one.
Are they treating you as bad as my work treats me?
I don't know. Do your let me English there for a second. Does your workplace
Tom wants to
does
English.
your workplace, just miraculously decide completely forget the fact that you're hired, think that you were fired, but still write you checks, but don't tell you that they're writing your checks, so that way then they end up getting lost in the office somewhere. So they have to reissue your checks and you have to reset up your direct deposit because your workplace thought you were fired all the way back in December.
What the fuck?
I'm gonna be quite honest. My mother said the same thing.
Oh Lord, I
Yeah.
can't even process something like that. What?
On that day, I also did almost manage to lose my my bank account card at the bank.
God, that must have been one of the worst days ever. Jesus.
It was a roller coaster of emotions.
I can imagine. God damn, how did you fucking survive that?
Well, I have a lot of money saved up. Well, had a lot of money saved up. I loaned a lot of it out to my mother, who's slowly paying me back.
You know, you'd have even more money.
If you'd leave my fucking buttons alone. First off, no. Second off, no. Besides, there are other people's buttons that I.
Swear to God, now that I know you have this shit going on in your affiliate, yes. Secondly, if you don't leave my goddamn buttons alone and build up some savings, I'll drop a savings into you.
The thing is, I'm good on savings. That isn't an issue.
I'm not cute, Welsh. Move on
Thank you
for
for the
history.
follow, Welsh Furry
It's a Q&A.
Gaming.
You guys are welcome to ask him or I any question as long as I'm here. I'm surprised you didn't notice what avatar I'm wearing.
No, I noticed.
Didn't say anything? Or are you just that, like, freaking humble? Because you can't be more humble. Come on.
I'm not gonna say
Brag about
anything
it.
about that avatar.
I'll brag about it. You know you want to. You did an amazing job on this.
I don't like to brag about the avatars I make. Unless it's my own personal one. Then I'll 100% brag about it. But if it's one I made for somebody else, I will not brag about it.
Oh, you deserve to brag about this one. Shit. You know, if I knew you were making me this thing, I would have given you my login information so you could have just uploaded it directly as a private avatar.
Eh, probably should have. Eh. To be fair, the original intent of the
Dude,
majority of the avatars, I did make a quite few extra avatars as well for another purpose, which I never did get around to doing. It was
I'm
gonna
pretty
be
cute.
it was gonna be what I was gonna call my magnum opus meme. But then I remembered I don't really have people that
Oh,
I can get
you.
together to do this with, for one, and two, uh, at the time I was still on Quest, so I didn't have a way to record it either.
So, do you still want to make that meme?
I would love to,
You can't. You
but
can't sit here and pitch me an idea like that, and not be like, "Fucking, I don't want to do it no more."
well, it was a great idea at the time. I don't know if it really was as magnum opus an idea that it was. You want to know what it? What?
Motherfucker, you do realize
Do you want to
that
hear what it
the one
was, though?
meme I had seen damn near killed me, and you shit saved it.
The one about the maid outfits.
No!
No, you haven't seen the one that Gimpy told me to make?
Excuse me, wait, hold the fucking phone, what?
Yeah, Gimpy posted it, but I gave it to Gimpy to post. I did post a follow up
You're
though.
fucking with me, right?
No, no, I
I
am
don't
not.
know, I looked at my Discord.
Not that one, but lower down. Or well, actually no, that one's higher up. It's the video.
I'm going to thank you later for that meme.
But anyway,
I was talking about the Gravity Falls meme.
oh yeah, that one was a good one. I just saw that show up in like my video recommended and
Oh,
was like, yeah,
oh
that's
yeah,
definitely
definitely.
something I gotta turn into a meme.
Alright, yeah, turn someone. What the fuck? Okay, give me a second. I may have some meme material for you when I get back.
All right.
I'm gonna have to take a photo of this and send it
Oh
to you.
hey, a Welsh
Apparently, we
person.
received a pizza that's.
Technically in
Apparently, we
VRChat, so I can
received a
add them to my
pizza.
VRChat Isles bingo. Now all I need is a Northern Irishman.
Ooh, ooh, I don't know any of those. See, apparently we received. All right, Commander, real quick. Apparently we received a pizza that's in the shape of the bat signal.
I didn't even know you could ask for that. I should have flipped the camera around. It's nice. It's funny watching people strut around when their full body is still on. Tickling beans is fun. Well, now that I've calmed down to a degree, anybody got any questions to continue this Q&A? Also, have a nice sleep, Welsh. And thanks for stopping by. You're fine, Colonel. You and Spell have been shooting off questions left and right for almost the entirety of the stream, so it's fine that you don't got any more. Maverick, I'm assuming. All right, Pudding. Hello.
I am Pretzel Man.
I forgot.
Hear me roar.
Still Avatar King, but I've tried something different once. It's so janky.
Yeah, the Infoms are an interesting avatar to mess around with.
No, it's like janky. Hold on, I gotta show you
Alright,
something.
Commander. Glad to see you're getting back to normal, my dude. I'm sorry for hitting you with that raid.
It's all right.
Had to give you a little more heads up next time, and hopefully we can keep you out of your shell. But you have an amazing stream. Take it easy. I look forward to seeing your next meme. Memeing motherfucker.
Do you wanna hear what my magnum opus idea was?
Oh yeah, yeah.
All
How
right.
many people would you need for it?
Uh, Not entirely sure. I would have to look back to see what I would actually need, but I did pick the avatars for it. I want to play an avatar guessing game to see who these wicker beasts are meant to represent.
Did you attach it to a ceiling fan? I hate when the blind tracking.
Oh, oh
I
lord.
wish I could have two with him, but
Yeah, it's not working very great.
You want to take a guess at who
yeah.
this is supposed to be?
Shit. I want to say Bill?
Well, first off, I have boobas. Second off,
Bill has had boobas.
that's fair, but still.
Bill doesn't do. Bill's for blue, isn't he?
Yeah.
I'm not
And I
sure
have
if he has
avatars
blue.
I've made for Bill. This is not one of them, though.
Yeah, obviously. It's too tame.
Yeah.
Who's that supposed to be?
Sky.
Ah, I feel like an idiot.
It's
I
fine.
should have known that.
It's fine. Nobody ever gets
That's
Sky. I always pull it out and nobody ever gets it.
well, that's like old Sky though too. I forget that. Freaking that
You want?
Kai Bloodwolf.
I didn't even know Kai when I made this.
Shit, it looks like Kai. 100%. Ain't gonna lie to you.
All right, who's tiny and has RGB in their avatar?
Ooh, shit. Sketch.
There you go, bingo. The reason why it has,
Also changes sizes a lot.
yeah, I know. The reason why it has blue is because of the fact that on Quest that's what you see when you look at Sketch's avatars instead of RGB.
Yeah.
This one people get 100% of the time.
Oh God. Why?
Yes, it's Dewey.
What? Yeah, I had to read the back because it's just like my brain is totally fried, and it's just like, I feel as if I should know. I don't know. Brain work, brain not work, brain work, brain no go.
This one should be pretty easy.
You got a mod chat?
No, I do not, because I don't have any. Well, I do have one, but he's off doing something else.
Oof.
Let me
I'd
see.
be willing to be a temporary mod for the night if you need.
I found the ban button.
Cool.
Angry. Yeah, there we go. Didn't even have to say the didn't
I
even have to say
looked at
the
yeah. You didn't. I looked at the thigh and I'm thinking, I know what that is. I know what that is. I know it.
It's my very rudimentary attempt.
Yeah. No, you're good. I mean, with what you've got, you made freaking amazing shit. I can only imagine if you had a better setup to make.
Well, I do have a better setup now, but I don't really plan to restart doing Unity for a while.
Mm, mm, mm. I'd load that.
Makes sense. It was the original other half of that avatar.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I've learned very quickly don't make shipping avatars.
Don't work out.
eh, my first
Oh,
technical
you're not
batch of
fun.
shipping avatars Yeah. The first batch of shipping avatars I've ever made, they didn't have anything in common. They were just made for a couple, so technically shipping, but not really. And then this one and that one were once one avatar, and well, I didn't want to let the texture go to waste, so into two it goes.
Can't blame you.
Yeah, I had to completely redo the logo on the back of this one as I hit the wrong button, or at least the temporary logo, because well, now permanent because my old Wicker hoodie file got destroyed. So
That sucks.
considering how much effort it took to fix this thing the first time around, I am not fixing that avatar again.
I don't blame you. After going through all that effort just to lose everything, it would suck.
Yeah,
But like I said, I'm glad I got you loosen up and relax a little bit.
yeah,
Kind of felt bad when you just kind of clammed the hell up like that.
it's all right. You didn't know.
Yeah, I still feel bad when I do that to individuals and then I find out that they have the
It's
same
all
issue
right.
I do.
You've done a lot better than most. The last two that did something like that just kind of left me there for dead.
I couldn't do that to a friend.
Yeah,
Tell me, call into stream if a IRL friend is having issues that can get tolerated.
thanks again.
You are one of my closer friends, and I couldn't leave you just sitting there going brain go brrrr. It was amusing at first. I'm not gonna lie to you, but like I say, I've been in that situation. I know what it's like dealing with large crowds and how I deal with it. But like I say, when I started getting overwhelmed, I had tunnel vision. I just pick a target and then focus.
Yeah, that definitely did help.
Exactly. That's only a number that doesn't exist. And the people in your lobby do exist.
Uh, Thanks for deciding to
That
stick around. I was kind of hoping to fall back on Spell, Snow, and Vesper, but they kind of. I'm assuming when
well,
Avatar hunting.
I've got what is it, 8 people in the lobby I was in. If you'd like to come join us, if it becomes too much, you're welcome to bug off. It's up to you though.
I think I might call it here. It's been long enough.
No worries. But I'll catch you around. Like I say, hit me up on a day during the week you want to play friggin' some then I'll friggin' either buy it or see if I can get a hold of it and we'll fucking play a game together. Just you and I,
All right.
privately. Like I say, if you can get friggin' enlisted by Monday, we'll play it Monday, just the four of us.
Well, that shouldn't be too hard. My new computer is far better at downloading things. It's far
I
better at
bet.
handling a lot of things.
Well, like I say, I couldn't leave you hanging, my dude. But you have a good night. It was good getting a butt with you a little bit. Sorry.
It was good seeing you as well, sire.
You take it easy, okay?
I'll try. Oh yeah, I forgot. If I open up the only on my Wicker for some reason. If I open up the quest menu, it doesn't put me into a default position. Don't know why it does that. Don't know how I did that, but my Wicker Beast is the only one that does that. Wrong button. Anyway, this is where I am going to. Where's the? I can't grab it. Oh, it's locked. That's why I can't grab it. Anyway, this is where I am going to end the stream for tonight. Thank you, everybody that stopped by and stuck around and asked, and for Colonel and Spell for asking all the questions, helping to make this the only actually good Q&A I've ever had. Oh, gotta put that there. All right. Let's see here. My main question now is who to raid? Or if I just want to end it. I hate advertisement. Let's see if I can remember this darn command. Here we go. Control V. Let's see if that works. Yeah, that worked. Where's the camera? Where'd the camera go off to? There it is. It's so far away, I can't grab it. But anyway, have a nice rest of your evenings. Thank you for stopping by and have fun with. What did I rate again? Skewered. Skewered. I, I can't pronounce that. I need to learn internet language a lot better. Skewered. At least I think that's how that's pronounced. Skewered. But anyway, hope you all have a nice rest of your evening. I will be back Tuesday for Kingdoms and Castles. That's what the game was. Kingdoms and Castles.